जरा एक मिनट थाम मी सीट बेल्ट लातो. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about something which I firmly believe in, and that's seatbelt use. That, along with an airbag, will save your life. And everyone gives me a hard time because the speeds in Mumbai are not that fast. But the truth is, when you have expressways and highways and other things, there are times when you need it. It wasn't too long ago before one of our friends lost their life sitting in the rear seat, not wearing their seatbelts. And every year, numerous people lose their lives in car accidents in India. Not all of them because of seatbelts, but it's been said that if everyone wore their seatbelts and cars had airbags, that the mortality rate would be much lower. In fact, about 155,000 people lose their lives in India every year due to traffic fatalities. And the age group from 15 to 30, it's the #1 killer of people. Now, we could save on that to some degree by using airbags and using seatbelts. But the interesting thing is, only recently, after the horrendous accident which our friend had, have they started to bring in these regulations and make it standardized. Honestly, it should have happened much sooner than that, but at least we're turning a page and doing the right thing. So what are the issues? As a trauma-trained US surgeon, we knew about the standard traffic injuries and about the high-energy injuries which you incur when you're in a car. And in the front seat, those were all but negated by the advent of the airbag as well as the advent of seatbelts. But that extension was not always thought to be necessary in the back. In fact, if you look at school buses and things like that, only 10% of them have seatbelts. If you look in the old-time taxis, very few of them have it. And even in some of the Olas and Ubers, they don't have it. Moreover, less than those 73% of people know about the rule, only about 10% are actually using it. Now that might have changed because there's a fine associated. What is the admitted benefit of that? According to the WHO, there's a 26% reduction in mortality if the rear seat occupant is wearing a seatbelt. 26%, meaning 1 in 4 traffic fatalities occurring in the rear seat might have been reduced. Secondly, there's a 75% reduction in injuries if you're wearing your seatbelt in the rear seat. And so, I don't know about you, but it's pretty dramatic, and it doesn't cost you a thing. It is a little bit of a nuisance, but honestly, that's a nuisance worth having. So my advice to you as a ATLS trained general surgeon and cardiac surgeon is always buckle up. It doesn't cost you anything, and in cases where you can't, take strict precautions. Always tell your driver to abide by the rules because it's so critical that we do the right things. And only then in India we'll be able to do it. Remember something other than that, and we'll talk about it in another video. There's this golden hour in trauma where everything has to come together. Emergency evacuation of the patient, along with rapid evaluation and testing and rapid stopping of bleeding results in improved survival. Well, guess what? Many of the highways and roads don't have those types of facilities. And so the only way to prevent mortality is to act proactively, reduce your speeds, use seatbelts, use bags. And that's how we'll move forward as a nation and reduce the overall traffic fatality mortality in India. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you like what I say, hit the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so we can notify you. And remember to share this with everyone. Now look, this has been a very tragic time for a lot of us because we lost friends this way. The bigger thing I would say is it could have been any of us. And so it's easily prevented. And as I've said before, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So do the right thing, tell all your friends about it, and share the video with them, and hopefully they'll do the same. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all your time. Take care. Talk to you soon.